Hello, welcome back to Take 10 with Proverbs. Glad you could join us today. We're going to be looking at the fourth chapter of Proverbs. There's kind of like three sections to this. I'm going to try to work through it again, like I said, in a timely manner, keep these between 10 and 12 minutes. So let's get right dived in here. Listen, my son, to my father's instruction. Pay attention and gain understanding. I give you sound learning. So do not forsake my teachings. For I too was a son to my father, still a tender shoot, cherished by my mother. Then he taught me, and he said to me, Take hold of my words with all of your heart. Keep my commands, and you will live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget my words or turn away from them. Do not forsake wisdom, and she will protect you. Love her, and she will watch over you. The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom. Though it cost all you have, gain understanding. Cherish her, and she will exalt you. Embrace her, and she will honor you. She will give you a garland of grace for your head and present you with a glorious crown. I read through those 9 verses there, and I noticed how Solomon is speaking of wisdom like a beautiful bride, like a delicate flower, something to be cherished, something to be honored, something to treat with the utmost respect. And it just makes me think about how valuable that special someone is to you, whether, it's your husband or your wife, whatever that case may be. Um, we don't always do that. And this isn't going to be about marriage and how to treat your wife. But we all know that when we stand before God in that day of our wedding, where we say those vows and we make that covenant between each other, man and wife, male and female, and God, that those are the things that we swear to do, is to cherish each other. And so I just really appreciate how he equates wisdom with something that you just really need to respect, appreciate, cherish, and treat with honor. Let's move on. Verse 10. Listen, my son, accept what I say, and the years of your life will be many. I instruct you in the ways of wisdom and lead you along straight paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hampered. When you run, you will not stumble. Hold on to instruction and do not let go. Guard it with your life. Do not set foot on the path of the wicked, or walk in the way of evildoers. Avoid it. Do not travel on it. Turn from it and go on your way. For they cannot resist until they do evil. They are robbers of the sleep till they make someone stumble. They eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. The path of the righteous is like the morning sun, shining ever brightly till the full light of day. But the way of the wicked is like deep darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. So again, we see this crossover from how we should value wisdom and run from evil. And it's just kind of a reiteration of what we've been talking about up to this point. But now going into verse 20, I appreciate, I would call this the part of encouragement, if you will. Listen to what Solomon has to say. My son, pay attention to what I say. Turn your ear to my word. Do not let them out of your sight. Keep them with your heart. For they are life to those who find them, and health to one's whole body. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Keep your mouth free from perversity. Keep corrupt talk far from your lips. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Give careful thought to the path for your feet, and be steadfast in all your ways. Do not turn to the right or to the left. Keep your foot from evil. So like I said, there's some encouragement there. something that I'd like to probably zero right in on. It's something that I would say I've experienced in the past, and I've not always handled it properly. And in fact, there was a fairly recent event. But talking about your mouth. Let's see if we can go back. It says, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. That is so very true. You know, you read about guarding your eyes and your ears and paying attention to your mouth, which we're going to get to in a second. But all that comes into you, and it goes through that filter. It goes through the filter in your cognitive brain, and then it slowly seeps into your heart. That's why it's so easy when it says a good man can be corrupted by bad character. You hang around people that have bad character or bad language or bad habits or whatever the case may be. It's real easy to fall into the temptation and backslide in how you present yourself, how you walk in your walk, how you talk with your talk, how you act when you're in the presence of others. You know, there's a saying that we have, you know, Sunday morning Christian, Monday morning devil. You know, you live like the devil Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday, and come Sunday, you get all cleaned up, put your suit and tie on, and go to church, and you look all polished off. And I think Jesus had something to say about that. It was something to the effect about being whitewashed. But we see this warning to guard our heart, for everything we do flows from it. Keep your mouth free from perversity, and keep corrupt talk far from your lips. Sometimes you find yourself in situations, we all do, where there's a conversation going on that is just ungodly, and it may even be somebody that says, well, I'm a Christian or whatever. They may proclaim that, and only God really knows where they're at in their heart, and God knows where he's working with that person. But at the end of the day, if you are in an environment, whether it's something they're saying or something they're doing, and you feel the urge of the Holy Spirit saying, run, go, move, leave, there's a right way and wrong way to handle those types of things. And I've done both. The wrong way is to perhaps at the wrong time do the right thing. Maybe call that person out. Well, if they say they're a Christian, then you have every right to call them out. But have to ask yourself, is this the right time or the right setting? And if it's not, then the wise thing to do is to quietly remove yourself rather than acting on emotions based off from a righteous thought. I was listening to a teaching today, and it used Jesus in the temple. And there is such thing as a righteous anger. And the problem with righteous anger is nothing until you act upon it unrighteously. And sometimes we do that. And when we do, then we lose our witness. And we're not the ones that are actually being Christ-like. Yeah, regardless of what the other person is acting like, if they say they're a Christian, it's up to you to keep your witness. And if the time and the place is right, and you feel that the Holy Spirit needs to do some correction, and you're the one that's got to bring that correction, then so be it. But I would encourage you to really be careful with your situations, because we all find ourselves in circles around people at the work, in social settings, what have you. And so the wisdom for the day is be consciously competent of your surroundings, and always pay attention to know how is the right way to handle situations when they come against your belief system or what you feel is a conviction, and that you need to flee from the evil or the wicked, if you will. So I hope you enjoyed this teaching. I hope that this little practical insight maybe helps to bring some value to you. If you like this video, if it helped you, if you know somebody it could help, please subscribe, share. Put it out there in your Facebook pages, your Twitter pages, your WhatsApp, whatever form of social media you have. Um, I'm not here for the money. I'm not making no money off these videos. I'm a long ways from even trying to do that. This isn't about the money thing. It's just about trying to share God's heart with people that are looking and willing to listen to some other perspectives other than maybe what they glean from their own. And so I hope you enjoyed. God bless and have a great day. Thanks.